Today I'm super excited to share with you how to get started with hydroponics by doing the Kratky method using a mason jar. I'm going to go into detail on what to buy, how to get started, and most importantly, how to hydro dip your hydroponic mason jar to make it look totally awesome in your home. Hi, I'm Natasha with Aeroponics versus Hydroponics. Each week I bring my subscribers new lessons based on my experience in hydroponics and aeroponic gardening. Let's get started. The Kratky method is a simple gardening project for any beginner. It's a very easy start process to your gardening journey. It also doesn't need any electricity or pumps. To get started, we need to get our supplies together. First, you'll need a mason jar. For this demo, I'm using a wide-mouthed mason jar, which is ideal because the net cups really fit nicely. This will be our base for our hydroponic system. In other words, it'll hold the water, nutrients, and eventually the roots of the plant. You'll want to paint the jar to help with algae issues, or just go with an amber colored jar. Stay tuned to the end of the video and I'll teach you how to hydro dip your mason jars. You will also need your 3-inch net cup for your wide mouth mason jar, or a 2.37-inch net cup for your regular mouth mason jars, to hold your growing medium and plant. The growing medium supplies nutrients to your roots while still in the pot. You will also need a growing medium. Rapid rooters are great for holding small seeds in place, if you're starting from seed. If your plant is already sprouting, clay pebbles are nice for holding the plant upright and filling the entire net pod, like this. If you are starting from seed, a clear dome or small plastic containers that fit over your jar is super helpful to have. Using this process will help your plant germinate faster and keep the humidity and moisture in. As for water, I recommend getting the 1-gallon jugs from the store. I tried using tap water before and the plants did not grow nearly as fast. You will also need plant nutrients. I recommend using AeroGarden liquid plant food. It provides all the nutrients your growing plant will need. I love it because it's already in liquid form. You just need to shake it up a bit and add it to your jar. Finally, you'll need the seeds of your choice. Today we'll be using the Phyllis Blue pepper seeds. They're from Baker Creek and are short, bushy pepper, so it's perfect for the mason jars. I recommend finding a plant that'll only get 1 to 2 feet tall, at most, if you're planning on keeping them in the mason jar. Now that we've done all the technical stuff, it's time to get started on hydro dipping your mason jars. First, let's get everything together we need. Safety glasses, a couple pairs of gloves, mask, a big bin big enough for your jar, tape for any patterns, spray paint with multiple colors, white primers, and finally our clear coating spray. Now that we got everything we need, let's put it all together. Start off by taping the jar you previously spray painted with a piece of tape right below the curved edge. Once in place, it's time to prime. We will take our setup outside and prime our jars. We will need to wait at least 20 minutes for the primer to dry. While we wait for the primer to dry, we can pick out our spray paint colors. I've picked out the colors pink, yellow, and blue from my first jar. It's time to add our paint to the water. I'll start by adding one color after another in the same spot, forming a layered circle. Once I've added all my colors, I can finally dip my jar. Remember, I'm only going to dip the mason jar to the tape line, making sure none of the paint gets inside my jar. If paint gets inside the jar, that can be harmful for future plant growth. Now I'm slowly shaking my jar, moving all the extra paint out of the way, and bam! My design is revealed. Now wait 24 hours before spraying my clear coat and my glow-in-the-dark spray. It's been 24 hours, time to clear coat. After 30 to 45 minutes, my clear coat is dry, and my hydro dip mason jar is complete. It's a beautiful color scheme, perfect for my new hydroponic system. Now it's time to put it all together. Continue by adding your water till the jar is about full. Then move on to adding 2 capfuls of your liquid plant food. Make sure your net pod fits into your mason jar. The size we used is a 2.37-inch, making sure it fits flat onto your jar. Tip: to make it easier, you can remove your net pod from your jar and fill it before placing it into your system. Now it's time to add your growing medium to your Kratky system. Some examples of mediums are clay pellets, gravel, sand, coconut fiber, and for our system today, we'll be using the clay pellets. Fill your net pod about halfway. Then add your rabbit rooter with your choice of seeds inside. Once you add your seed rooter, you can continue filling your net pod with clay pellets till it's full. Moving on to placing your domes or mini plastic cups over your plant. Remember, this helps with the germination period. Wow, you finished setting up your hydroponic Kratky system. Over the span of the next couple weeks, you'll watch your herbs grow big and strong. Just remember to dump out the water every 2 weeks and add 2 capfuls of nutrients, topping off the water in between each complete refresh. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed learning about the Kratky method and hydro dipping your mason jars with me. Until next time, I'm Natasha with Aeroponics versus Hydroponics. Peace out.